Alright guys, it is September 24th. I came here last night. I saw about 7 deer, 1 buck, 2 sets of doe and 2 fawns, 2 sets of them, and then 1 doe by itself. The weather is pretty nice. It's 5-mile-per-hour winds. Pretty good. 65 degrees is supposed to get down to about 61 degrees by the time I'm out. But I've got about 3 hours left of light. It's 4:40, so I got out a little bit late. But it gets dark at 7:45. So, do the math, it's 3 hours. I think it should be a good night. I'm sitting here on like an oak. There wouldn't be a ridge, an oak lining with like a grass field that shapes like an L. Big brush pile in the middle. Pines to my right, pines to my left, bedding in front of me, and then also a ton of oaks behind me. So, the deer should be really moving through here. It's a little bit colder, it rained last night. They should be up on their feet, so pretty excited. Stay tuned. Using the whole blade. Didn't get tons of penetration, but I think I got her in the lungs. Oh, it scared the heck out of me because... Thank you, God. 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 Yes. Oh. I didn't see blood pumping out of her, but I think that old blade has got so much ridges on it, it should just tear her up inside. Yes. Oh, I'm shaking like crazy. Oh, I gotta call the guys. Dude, it's just a doe, but I mean, it's not like a monster buck or anything. Oh, I'm gonna call Anthony first. There's that. Shoot. Hello? I just shot a doe. Yeah, I think I smoked her. Hey, I just shot a doe. Yeah, I think so. Oh, I gotta be quiet. The phone's right there. 15-20 yards. Okay, I just called Dad and Olivia just texted me. I called Dad and Anthony. Oh shoot, I want to be a little bit quiet because the phone's right there. But they're gonna come, and I hope I hit her good. I'm going to rewatch the footage real quick and then I'll get back to you guys. Alright guys, so I calmed down my nerves a little bit. I'm still pretty shaky. But I looked over the footage, it looks pretty decent. I'm going to get down, look for blood, stick an arrow on the ground probably, and then go back. And I got a pretty long walk to get back to the person's house where I hunt. And then I'm going to get Anthony and Dad. So yeah, stay tuned.
Okay, right there, boys.
Looks like I got a good blood. It looks pretty red. Oh, now it's starting to spray. Okay. I don't want to track without the guys, even though as much as I want to. Looks like she's spraying pretty good. So I'm just going to stick an arrow on the ground real quick and then head out. Oh, feels good. Alright guys, so we just looked at blood. It started off super red with bubbles, well, a little bit of bubbles. And then I went a little bit farther. It looks like there's a little bit of guts in there. The all blade, we're thinking the all blade just tore up inside. Hopefully that's the reason. Hopefully it tore up and then just got the guts as well. So stay tuned. Hopefully we find her.
Whoa. I hit a log.
Got a whole tracking party out here. I should have brought Alfred again.
Get him to actually train.
Or Nemo. Nemo would be kind of fun too.
Yep.
I don't know if he'd figure it out though.
It's all going right here.
That looks like heart.
But look, it's there.
It might have got penetration through.
Just look weird in the video.
He might be spraying out the backside.
And mine's one.
How is that possible?
I got you.
Here's blood. Full drip.
God, I can't believe
Just dead.
Where'd my knock go?
It's
probably.
gone.
I'm not worried about it, but like.
It's a glow knock.
Yeah.
Why is it not on?
What?
Don't they need the ground of the arrow, don't they?
What's that?
Glow knock.
There's no knock on it.
I know, but
No.
glow
Here,
knock.
compare it to your other arrow. Because
Yeah,
there's
put it next to
penetration
your
right,
roll.
right
Oh, yeah,
there.
you're halfway in. Oh, yeah,
You're
you're
through.
deep now.
You're through.
Okay.
Alright guys, so it's the next day. As you could tell, we did not find her. We tracked for literally 3 miles. It didn't look like that in the video because we didn't film all of it. But she went 2 to 3 miles, so I just wanted to go over, just not cut it off and say we didn't find it. I just wanted to explain what happened, what we at least think happened. So what I did, I thought it just hit far back lung because I found blood right away. I'm like, oh, this looks like good blood. Found a little bit of bubbles in it, but then, like I said, we found a little bit of guts, but we didn't find much guts. It was a lot of liver and lung. But she did a complete loop around me, and that's about 250 yards that she already ran. She did a complete loop, literally 15, 20 yards from the box stand I was in again. And she kept going. She had snapped off the arrow halfway in. It didn't look like much penetration, but I guess we measured it and literally got 50% penetration. Punched through the other side. The broadhead wasn't wide enough, so it didn't make a big enough cut. It's only like a 1-inch cut, but it's like 4 ways. So the broadhead didn't do that great. And what we did, we were tracking for about 250, then 300, 350 yards, and then all of a sudden we hear coyotes howling like crazy about, I don't know how far away, but it sounded really close. And the guys kind of just joked around saying, yeah, she's probably over there, they probably got her. And then they were kind of being serious at the same time. So then we started tracking. She cut away from where the coyotes were going, and then all of a sudden she turned back to where it literally directly at the coyotes. And we're getting closer and closer, losing blood, finding blood, losing blood, finding good blood, finding little drops of blood. It was dispersed out all over the place. Sometimes it was really good blood with lots of bubbles. Sometimes it was just barely drips with super dark blood. And yeah, we tracked. It felt like forever. We went into literally where the coyotes were, and we pretty much lost blood. We ended up having to back out. We think either the coyotes or us were pushing her. We think it was the coyotes, but from what we figured how far she had gone and the little bit of blood we were finding, we probably weren't going to ever find her because we just found little drips, and it wasn't really close. It started off good. It was squirting,
and then it started going little drops, and we tracked about a mile of it just on little drops. We had to go through grass fields, through thick bedding, through hardwoods. We did the best effort possible, so don't be in the comments saying you didn't try hard enough. We definitely tried harder than we would have thought. But what happened, we went back in the footage and we came back home, blew it up, and then we put it in complete slow motion, watched how much she ducked, how much the arrow went in, and figured what it did. So what happened was I would have probably missed if she didn't duck. It does not look like that in the video, what you guys could see probably. But if you put like a paper where her back is and then watched it, she probably dropped about 7 inches, 7-8 inches, what we figured. And she took a step, her leg was back, so it doesn't look so far back because her leg is back. But if you watch, her leg is forward and then it comes back, and then I shot. It looks not terrible. That's why I said in the beginning that I think I smoked her, because it looked good because her leg was back, so that's all I saw. But we found out that I actually hit about 14 inches back from where I wanted to hit. So I just wanted to go over with you guys, and we didn't really hesitate to upload this video because we gotta show that this happens to a lot of hunters, and you gotta do your best effort to find them. We've had shots like this before. We've found them. Sometimes we don't. It doesn't happen all the time. Yeah, I go through this being an archery hunter, so thank you guys so much for watching another video of Small Town Hunters. Make sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and comment down below what you guys think we should do next. And until next time, thanks for watching.